Good afternoon, everybody. It's April 3rd, 2022, and here's the new state. This is the state 4130. This is the 2022 edition. And here's the biggest differences between this 4130 and this 4130. Okay, so let's look at the front end first. First off, flared bars, which are really nice. Super fat tires. And in order to get those fat tires in, they had to use a larger diameter front fork, which gave us a ton of space. And they used the wishbone on the rear end. Okay, these are long caliper brakes. Yeah, the brakes aren't the best. The modulation's okay though. Here's the big surprise on this bike. The biggest surprise, the wheels came true. I couldn't believe it. Thought for sure I'd be running to the bike shop to go get my wheels true, but they're not. So this is how I set this one up. And I didn't add many accessories. We added XT pedals, a Lezyne bottle cage, and this is a side pull with a podium water bottle. It came with this pretty cool saddle. What's really nice about the saddle, it's actually narrow, not a wide saddle. Usually you put those big comfort saddles on it. And it is a comfortable saddle, but it's not quite as wide as they normally do. Okay, front end. Look at all that space you have. Yeah, the brakes don't look the best, and would disc brakes look good on this bike? They would look good, but it'd add to the weight of the bike. And in all honesty, for the way this bike's going to be ridden, you don't really need it. The flared bars are really nice. The modulation on the brakes is decent. We added the up front bracket so we could add the Wahoo computer, which came off this bike over here. So here's the rear end on the new state, and there's the rear end on last year's state. So you could just tell the main triangle is pretty much the same. The angles are a little different. This state is a 52 centimeter, and this state is a 49 centimeter. So it's got a bit of a sloping top tube, but the cockpit fits really, really nice. Here comes Kobe. Kobe likes this bike, so he's already given it the Kobe stamp of approval. Kobe, you like the bike? Yeah, Dad, I like it. All right, Kobe likes it. So it's set up really nice. I'm going to take it out for a ride a little later and see how compliant it is. The saddle, the wheels, the handlebars, the brakes, everything came pretty well adjusted. Just need a little air, some grease on the stem, some grease on the seat post. Like I said, the wheels were true. I'm so surprised that the wheels are true. But it's a cool looking bike. The brakes are a lot better than the 4130 brakes, the original ones. So I really like that, especially the brake levers. The handlebars are traditional diameter. So I think that's a 31.8, I believe, or 31.3, I forget, but I can look it up for you guys. So you don't have to shim anything, especially the brackets when you put brackets on the bars. You don't have to shim it all up. It just fits perfectly. Now, this is used as 700 by 28s. These are 700 by 38s. So that's a big difference, guys. And the compliance on the bike, just riding it in the backyard so far, it's really smooth. Can't wait to get it to some off-road riding. And, it's considered an urban bike, but you could do light trails on it, do some gravel rides on it. The weight, yeah, it's a little hefty. It's about the way it sits right now, pedals, bottle cage, no bag yet. I'm already approaching 25 pounds. So this bike over here is about 23 pounds. So that's okay, guys. The gearing, it's 4616, but it feels really super smooth. And the cranks just look really nice on it. It's a tapered bottom bracket, I believe. Yes, it is. So it's a basic square bottom bracket. So that makes it kind of nice too. Nice and easy to service. Oh, and the cable for the back brake is external. It's not internal like the original 4130. This one goes right inside. Let me show you. Let me walk around here. See how that one goes right inside? Kind of a clean look, but this gives this bike a more utilitarian look, a more rough off-road look. And that olive green, I am so glad I didn't get the black. I have too many black bikes, and this olive green is just nice. Oh, and the rear wheel is a flip-flop hub. So it has a fixed cog, and it has also a regular cog, just to spin on. A freewheel, I should call it. And I'm going to be taking the other cog off, so that'll take a few grams off the bike as well. I don't think I'll be lowering the stem at all. It's got 3 spacers in it. And here, let's compare both of them real quick. See, even with the 3 spacers, it's about the same height as the 4130, the Army Green. Both colorways are really nice. They did come with one little scratch. I don't know if it'll focus on it, but there is a scratch on the top tube. That could be where the handlebar was. I don't know. And it doesn't really matter to me. All bikes going to have battle scars once you start riding them. So anyways, guys, that's the 2 bikes. I also have the, the alloy fixed gear, and I also have another 4130. So that's my 4th state, but overall I've owned, I think, close to 6 to 7 state bikes. So I really like them. Quality bikes, affordable prices. If you guys have any questions, please ask.